Okay, I see the dates now. It's at the bottom. All right, ignoring that. Report. Where were you? Ah, left one. Oh, and the rock's still going, too. That dude got messed up. Yo, if they just keep targeting that dwarf, that goblin, he can't dodge. They will destroy him. Eventually, they'll have to end the siege. At some point, it's going to have to happen. Fear of the Whipping, kill Bronze Colossi. Yeah, you're not joking. All right, so while they're doing that, unless I hear a combat of another shot. Yeah, see, now they're bringing up more rocks. Good. I'm going to wait for them to try to filter up as much Gabbro as they can. Because remember, the stone haulers are also doing this down here, getting these rocks onto that. So they have two jobs. It's kind of a slight issue. I didn't think that one through. Maybe we have more stone haulers? We have like 11 stone haulers, though. We shouldn't have that much to worry about. This right here is working fine, though. Build construction door. I actually want to start setting up the wall. So I'm going to order... That needs to be a wall because the thing on the inside needs to be a wall. So get rid of these two and replace it with wall. Oh. Oh, we hit him good. Zamaracer did it this time. Nice. Sniper Zamaracer returns to seek revenge. The spinning Gabbro struck the beak dog in the upper body, bruising the muscle and the liver. Then it hit him in the lower body, bruising the muscle and bruising the stomach. Then it hit him in the lower body again, bruising muscle and the right kidney. Yo, how's that muscle not just exploded? Like, if you're an abdominal muscle and you've just taken a Gabbro twice in like half of a second, I think you just rip open. The spinning Gabbro strikes him in the right upper leg and the injured part is crushed, opening an artery, and then hit him in the right upper leg, shattering his bone. Fucking sweet. Alright, so they're going to come down, they're going to remove those, they're going to place that with wall. We're going to kind of need to do a bit of the same on the right. Actually, hold on. Now is the time to just figure out what the path of the wall. If I just channel it out and then rebuild the wall, I'm good. Am I there yet? I am there yet. I'm just going to remove those, replace that with wall, and later on I can just put floor on the inside. I don't know why I didn't think of do that one before. Alright. Problem is, just how much Gabbro do we have for them to be bringing up? I think we're going to actually be running out of ammo soon. At the rate we're going. We're definitely shooting it a lot faster than I think we're gathering it. Though we are staying kind of stocked in our stockpile. Oh, wait, that's right. I built the thing for the third shooter earlier, didn't I? Add new task. Catapult, catapult, catapult. Alright, we'll get the 3 parts up, and then that'll give us a third catapult on the southern end of this, and we can use that to aim a bit better. Now, I have this right now as a bit of a square. You can see it in Armok vision. By the way, that little thing sticking out is just so that the dwarves can get out onto the roof if need be. So the top of this is supposed to kind of start, like, popping out into a mushroom. It gives us cover so that none of our dudes, none of the siegers, they're not outside. They have a roof overhang, so they're not getting rained on right now. We have it curved like this, so all the rocks are traveling out underneath the roof. As you can see, it curves out a little bit. Now, I wanted it to be all blue and look nice. That's something that we can do a bit later. But I'm wondering if first, do we need the extra room? Like, do I want this here, or do I want it out a little bit? The easiest way to answer that is actually for me to just grab this guy. How far south can you target? It basically goes all the way to the end. The only area that's blue and inaccessible is the very edge of the map. You know what? I'm actually not that worried. I'm not that worried at all. Also, I am seeing a big problem, though. That one in the south is going to have to choose left or right. The pole's going to be in the middle. But also, look at the damn trees. This is why they're getting away from us now, I think. The trees have been growing back because we're not out there killing the damn trees. This is why I have to cover all of this with concrete. Or stone, what have you. I gotta, just all these stupid trees. They're all in the way. Now, maybe it's just correlation and not necessarily causation, but he started missing a bit. There started being trees. A little bit of one, half dozen the other. All right. Who shot it? Zamaracer shot a rock at a troll. Where's this rock floating around? I don't see it. He must have missed. Did everyone really... No, okay, these are dates away from each other. I thought everyone was just shooting at the same dude at the same time. That'd be a crazy concerted shot, though. If you got three... Oh, there's one. Who shot that? That one's gonna miss. Not quite sure what that one was being shot at. Oh, there's dudes way in the distance. Oh my god, long range shot. Well, I mean, hey, he tried. Gotta give him credit for that one. Item inaccessible. What are you trying to get out here? Is it the bolts and arrows? EBF. If I just forbid these, would you shut up? Just shut up about trying to grab things? There you go. They're all forbidden. Stop grabbing things. I don't want to hear it. Why are you not playing? There we go. And shuffle playlist. New playlist. As long as it auto plays, I don't care. Alright, something is still inaccessible to them. They literally just dump all the wheelbarrows right here. Wait. They can't get the wheelbarrows because this area isn't technically allowed. Stupid as that sounds. Hold on. Just to stop that from freaking me out. This area up here wasn't. So this has only been working because they're allowed to travel through a not allowed area to get to an allowed area. The only reason why this has been working this far. There you go. Now they can get the wheelbarrows. Now it's allowed. I'll allow this area too. I don't know why I would need to be up here, but just in case we get another batch of alerts saying they can't reach something because they decided to dump it up in the ceiling, we'll allow that area too. And that's the roof. No one's allowed up there. Alright, that should get rid of the we can't reach alerts. Get your damn wheelbarrows. Now, did that gentleman from earlier build his 3 parts? He built 2 of them so far. Alright, and back down to the stone we go as our siege dwarves slowly get us out of the siege. Raven. No, that's just him shooting a raven. Right. So hoping we got another decent hit in. Now, if I go with the theory, if I operate off the theory that the trees are providing them cover, I might have to stop shooting to the southwest. Conversely, the one I'm going to be putting in the center will only be shooting to the southeast. If that is a theory we are going to be subscribing to. I'm wondering how many shots we've done to the southwest now that the enemy just has cover from. Because, like, if you look, that he's having to thread the needle with that shot. I think the enemy has too much cover. Yeah, I think the enemy has too much cover. Alright, the trees are making the southwest pointless. I'm going to take you and switch you back to not in use. And when we can, I'll build catapults. 3 catapult parts. Build a catapult here and have him also aim to the southeast. We'll double team the guys over there. They have far less trees to hide behind. Is that one of us? Oh, it was. Nice. Oh, this is one that got hit earlier, too. This is the dog that got hit from... Oh, this is one that got sniped in the upper body. Zammer Racer sniped him again, bruising the muscle and the right lung. Oh, you didn't have much more, doggo, and he got you. Strikes him in the upper body and the injured part explodes in the gore. So he's dead. Like not only did the little rock hit him in the upper chest, he has become one with the rock. Where is this doggo? Where's the cursor? Oh yeah, look, he's already dead. He didn't survive that. Oh, that'd have been great. Yeah, see, we're gonna keep Zammer Racer over here for now. He's doing the Lord's work. Can we do a catapult yet? Need 3 parts. You don't have enough parts. Have you thought about the parts? So, for instance, what are you doing? Okay, I guess they do that. Even when you say do nothing, they load them, right? See the idea? I wonder, though. That is what we were going with. Could I take... How well can you shoot over here? I'm going up, not down. Now, admittedly, you can't go as far. You have a much narrower band in which to aim. But if I were to take that one and have him try to double up in this area... Right? I see no reason why he shouldn't be allowed to do this. This one is within that area. He's not actually interrupted. He's not shooting cross, per se. As long as he keeps it in here, the tower won't provide cover. I mean, why not? If it works. Oh, is he going for that big dog? He was going for that big dog and he missed. I'm gonna stop following it directly because right side of the map it starts bugging out or something. It makes it hard, pain in the ass to see. At some point, they're gonna have to break the damn siege. You can only take so many rocks to the face before you have to admit, you know what, we're probably not gonna win this. Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting in. Alright, that dude, this dude looks like he's done. He is. Catapult. How do I not have 3 catapult parts? Was I getting canceled on catapult parts? Nothing mentioning a catapult. Alright, what are we... Oh, we're doing good on time. Who are you shooting at? What is down there? Are you trying to take out that beak dog? I don't know what... I legit don't know what he's shooting at with his shot. There's nothing near there. That must be one of the less skilled dudes did that. Less skilled dwarves. Alright. We're gonna let them have at their rocks for now. How's a stockpile up here looking? Plenty of rocks? No. God, no. We have used up our ammo. So our miners need to start excavating more space. We'll bring this in a little bit. Everyone likes to see what's going on. turn on what we need to first. And I feel like you're slightly too loud still. I'm gonna lower you a bit. I want some background music, not like the main event. Build construction wall. At some point, we're gonna run out of those blocks. I'm currently surviving in the dark, hiding from IKEA employees. What? The hell are you talking about? What did you do at an IKEA? Terrible, terrible man. I'm playing SCP-3008. Is this another video game? I didn't hear about a new SCP. When did this become a game? Okay. Hey, GBF5, welcome to the stream. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Your article is about an infinite IKEA. Someone has been making this game for a while. I never even heard of the game. So yeah, what is the timelines, by the way, just for everyone to be aware? Is it? When is it? Hold on. PAX East, 2 weekends from now? Yes. All right. So I will be attending PAX East this year. I'll be attending it with TikToks, in case anyone was wondering. And I'm bad at coming up with ideas for things to try to cosplay as. So I just don't even have a good idea. And it's within 2 weeks, so trying to come up with something at this point means it's just only going to suck. So I'm not going to have anything fancy for PAX East. But I am going to be talking to Kit Fox Games. If I can find their... It's not called a stand. Their booth. Booth is the word. If I can find their booth, I'll be doing my damnedest to see if I can't get any information on Kit Fox Games. Playing that Mega Man card game. Big lurker on Twitch lately. Oh yeah, hi. That's alright. I'm playing that Mega Man card game. I have an idea. Legendary Cheesemaker. Why? Why do you need a legendary cheesemaker? I mean, that sounds doable. Milk is essentially free. Also, who just got hit? A beak dog is fighting a raven. Okay. Bah. Boo doo boo doo. Boo doo doo boo doo boo doo 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 doo. I feel like somehow I kind of need... I need 2 stone haulers. I need some to haul the stone to this point, and then some to haul it from the thing up top to the ammo. I need an ammo stone hauler. Oh, for a legendary cheesemaker. I think if I go walking in the PAX East with cheese, they're gonna like tackle me. Every successive year, they've like increased their security even more, like crazy amounts. But then, like, it's also the laxest security. It's the weirdest thing. The security at PAX East is always weird. Like, the first day, you had to sit there for, like, hours of lines in security for, like, no reason. And then by, like, the end of the first day... Last year we were there, me and TikToks. One of the times we entered the building, we went through security, we picked up our stuff, and then a guard stopped us and was like, did that beep? I'm like, what? Metal detector. Did the metal detector beep? I don't know. Because me and TikToks were talking to each other. Like, why are you asking us? You're the security guard. Why are you asking us if your thing went off? Okay, then. And he just let us go. Like, Why do we have this many layers of security when you guys clearly aren't trained that well in it? I don't know, just what kind of weirds me out. There's like a lot of security for like no reason. Are you really here? You are really there. Okay. Yeah, security theater. Yeah, this... Did that go off? Did what go off? Metal detector. No? Okay, then. The fuck? Does this mean to inform me that this isn't here? That is there. Oh. But wait. You've not been channeled down, have you? You were dug like that. No, no, no. And were you just a floor piece? You say light and above ground, you say dark. I'll have to see when I channel this inner one out. Yeah, no, it was just weird. And of course, by the end of it, me and TikToks were just going everywhere. We ended up in the employee room. They were having like the end of the expo employee meeting. We had no clue who they were. We just kind of went in. Asked the dude to draw on TikToks as art easel, and it turned out it was the author of Penny Arcade. He drew the Penny Arcade dudes on his art easel. It wasn't until afterwards we were like, I think he's because he signed it. Like he put like a name, like put like a signature. I mean, TikToks were like, who was that? Because he put his name here like he was important. We had no clue who he was because we just wandered into a random room. It wasn't like, come meet the dude. It was just a bunch of people talking. Security's so goofy there. You were floor. You're not even the up down side I wanted. It was very, very weird. Do you... Alright, so that tells me I did this one wrong. I never channeled out that square. I just put a floor on it. So that's not going to be good for us. How are we doing up top in the ammo department? Plenty of ammo. It would do good if we had more, but as long as we're keeping up shooting at the enemy and occasionally hurting them, I don't care. Oh, hit him. Yeah, I feel like they can predict from way too far out now. I almost want to just stop shooting so we can get the ammo. Oh! Got him. Saw that one. Got him. Not you. Spinning Garrow strikes the troll in the right lower leg. Shin strike, bruising the bone through the large rhinoceros leather robe. The force twists the right knee, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone, and tearing apart the other muscle and bruising that bone. The ligament was torn and the tendon was torn. It then struck him in the lower body, bruising his muscle and his guts through his large rhino leather robe. He fell over. I mean, I guess we'll keep it up. They are occasionally getting hits. The trolls can't dodge for too long. And we are getting our experience up so we get more accurate with this. Build I catapult. There we go. Now we can build one of these. I have been waiting. The problem is they're hiding along the southern wall. If I can redirect this fire to this one, then they can at least all hit the bottom. Like, this one couldn't reach the bottom, and I feel like that's part of the issue, is we're getting outranged. Back down below. Build truck's floor. That one I did as a floor as well. Oh, goody. We get rid of the floor up there, we're getting rid of that. Build construction. Up, down. Can't get rid of that one. Because you're still there as an incorrect floor piece. Get rid of those, fix that issue. That should have been channeled down before a floor was put there. That one's on me. I screwed that up. Addition. The masons and mechanic are up here. They've got their jobs well in hand. I mean, that is still a distance they have to travel, but it's not like I was going to be able to get that any better without making it dangerous for dwarves. Like, I could have had it run down this line, but that was going to get someone killed. I see what we have here that we've not brought upstairs is cobaltite. What I'm going to do is, we had 4 there. I'm going to say make cobaltite blocks 4 times. 4. Apparently we have way more cobaltite than what I'm seeing here. Where's the cobaltite gone? This just showed 4, right? So the cobaltite here is getting brought somewhere. Where? Oh, you morons. Or is this... No, there's no cobaltite here. Where are they bringing the cobaltite blocks? Or cobaltite? Is this getting the cobaltite? It's getting gabbro. Alright, I don't know why that was still there. Forbid. That explains a few things. Forbid. So they're bringing everything up here that they could, I guess. Yeah, cobaltite's here. Why did they bring... Look at all of the ammo. This did not belong here. We have way more rocks than I thought we did. They were taking the shortcut out. More things I need to remove later. I suppose what I could do is I could create quantum. I could create another like one-stop quantum right there for them to put it into that and just dump it in. Using this as the stockpile source, just a minecart and dump it right there next to it. Maybe. If I moved that one up 1, this one up 1, you could have it there. So the furthest they'd have to travel is 2 blocks. Or if I moved it all the way in and down, I guess you could have it... It seems weird to me. It would work, but it seems weird. Ah, I knew it. Go away. Build construction. Up, down stair. Block, up, down stair. Inside block. Fantastic. Where does this wall need to go? This wall goes out 3 where I am. Means I need to do 3 wide floor. I'll get that built. He's channeling that. I'll put a floor there. Ooh, that one sounded like a good fight. No, that was just a damn raven again. Yep, he's getting targeted, but they're taking out ravens. Oh, wait. No, this is a new one. This one just happened? Yeah, 14. Okay, so this one did just happen. Alright, 14th of Malachite are dealing with. So this is a troll that we already hit. And this dude was probably crippled and couldn't move. Okay, this is a dude from 2 days ago. I see what happened. Spinning andesite, and then this one's today. He fell over and he could not get back up. So Zamaracer, our sniper sieger, targeted the essentially damn near unconscious troll who couldn't stand up. The andesite struck the troll in the upper body, bruising the muscle, jamming the right false ribs through the liver and tearing apart the liver. The andesite has lodged firmly in the wound. Can you imagine getting sniped by a catapult so effectively that the stone is just there? The spinning andesite strikes a troll in the right foot and the injured part is crushed. If it's in his lungs, how is it hitting other parts? It's in his lungs. Is his lungs hitting people? Has his body become an amorphous blob at this point? Well, I suppose if he got hit in the chest so hard that his body crumpled around it and the foot hit the stone, it's going to count the stone as hitting the foot. The force twists the right ankle, blah, blah, blah. Spinning andesite strikes on the right lower leg and the injured artery pulls on the right knee, tearing apart muscle, bruising Force pulls on the right knee. Upper body, bruising a muscle, bruising a right lung. Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. Shattering the bone. Yeah, no. Gives him the pain. Gets consciousness, gives him the pain. He's dead soon. This troll's dead soon. He was on the ground. He took a stone so hard in the chest that his body enveloped the stone. Yeah, we straight pretzeled him. I do not foresee that man getting away. Also, just making sure. Yeah, I was worried about that. Look, one of the stones did get down here because I never filled this all in. One of the stones actually ended up right there in the little ramp. Yeah, he's not getting up anytime soon. Alright, back down below. Back down below. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on. Build construction floor. Build construction floor. Where does this wall? Wall comes up already? Comes up, but it has a 2 wall. Into sight. Move that. Back up top one. Just you. This should count as above ground now, right? Hit the button right, it would. Yes. Up until that point right there. Get rid of that and we're good. Build construction floor. Whoa. Oh. A roar has followed. Thank you, Aurora, for following. And in support, and as thanks for supporting the Mountain Home, I want you to know that should you ever need to defend justice in the Land of Twitch area, I pledge the enchanted blades of the Mountain Home to your cause, because only together can we defeat the evil elves of the woods. Thank you so much for following, Aurora. And if you so wish, you can type in !dwarf, DWARF, or !dwarf, DORF. It'll roll a random number generator that you can use to get one of the dwarves named after you. In future streams, if you just type in the same command, it'll let you know if you're still alive. So same command, nothing complicated. Basically the I wish to be a dwarf / what is the status of my dwarf command. Hell Week has taken me up on my offer. Thank you so much, Hell Week. What did you roll? Hell Week rolled the number 13, and you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. There we go. Hell Week rolled the number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You are currently one of our haulers, not our stone haulers, just the guys that get product from one place to another. That being said, it does not preclude you from being in the military. At some point after the siege, we are going to need to build up our military again. We had a decently trained military, and we do have some right now getting trained. I would consider it a glitch. A glitch had happened when they returned that made him fight an entire invading army one at a time. We won. We basically killed them to a man, but we lost all but one of our dwarves doing it, which kind of sucked. So you are currently a hauler, but not a stone hauler. Yay, soldier dwarf. The combat was not quite as action. It's petered out a bit. We're still shooting at them. We haven't gotten quite so many hits anymore. So I feel like I can easily go in and do a dwarf description. Why did I type in dwarf? I'm a moron. Hell Week. We're currently listening to a story. First of all, Hell Week. You believe in 2 deities. The deities to Tad, who most often takes the form of a male dwarf and associated with games, gambling, and luck. You also believe in the deity Risen, the Avalanche of Aquamarine, who most often takes the form of a female dwarf and associated with minerals and mountains. You count amongst your friends the Twitch viewers known as Green Goblins, Firehawk, the Crazy Guy. Basically, I gave him the name Crazy when he was when he became a weregoat. Creevy 22, Salty Mod, Coca-Cola 5, Earman, Fluttershy 23, Delithia, Sandhills Bell, Disco Waffles, Artham, Cutie Danny Boy, Balug, and Silk Road 1. Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse, so we're not going to talk about the haters. Hell Week, you are 67 years old, born on the 13th Obsidian in the year 79. Your number 1 distinguishing feature is that you are corpulent. Ooh boy, corpulent. You're very rarely sick, but you are flimsy, very quick to tire, and really slow to heal. You like siltstone, lay pewter, resin opal, green glass, goat horn, giant moon snail shell, warhammers, water buffaloes for your water wallowing, the sound of the luxuries of silk and the sight of the venerable bride. When possible, you prefer to consume rye beer. We have none of those. And you absolutely detest oysters. We do have a few of those. You have a great ability for focus, a great memory, but you have poor analytical abilities and a shortage of patience. Corpulent. Don't worry, don't let it get you down. Alright, back down here, finishing up the floor. Build construction tower. Because this wall comes in by 1. And then when it does that, it's going to go over again by 1. I'm going to get rid of this and build the wall now. Construction wall. Right? Yeah, we're matching. We're matching good in the neighborhood. So that's going to go there. We're going to have another one that's going to go out, and then we're going to need to connect to that. Actually, it'd be in my best interest just to get this wall built now while I have access to all the sides. Sweet. Hey, Green Goblins! How's your day been? Have you had a fantastic week? Have you heard about Dwarf Fortress on Steam? That's right. It's coming to Steam, baby, and it looks sexy. For realsy real. Hell yeah! Look at this shit! Look at it! Look at that. Look at that Dwarf Fortress goodness. Gonna have adventure mode, legends mode, the things you love and know. You can still do ASCII mode if you wish. It will also have workshop integration for easier modding. Oh yes. Hey there, am I dead yet? Green Goblin. Green Goblins, you goofball. It is nice, I love it. Yes, fantastic. Kit Fox Games, whose Discord can be found right there. They are going to be the publishers. Yes, the publishers of the game. Or the ones publishing it for Steam, itch.io, for people who don't like Steam. And they're the ones getting like the graphical artists and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's freaking sweet. They're also going to be having a booth at PAX East in about 2 weeks. Luckily, yours truly is already going there. Got the tickets for all the days. Gonna have to track them down at some point. Straight up though, as soon as I end up in their region, if I find out that they're there that day, I'm heading straight for that booth. Now, if you are unable to, because it'll probably sell for either, well, I heard earlier $9.99 and I heard $19.99. That being said though, the classical version of Dwarf Fortress will still be free. That is only if you wish for a slightly more user-friendly version, and or if you wish to support the Great Toady one even more so than you already have. And let's face it, I played this game for years. I say if he wants some extra money, I'm gonna give him some extra money. Be for $19.99. Right now, if you're just coming in a bit late, right now we are under siege. We have 3 catapults currently attacking the enemy, and whenever we hear a solid hit, we go and look. Change that from fire at will to not in use. The one on the bottom, change this to fire at will. And make sure this one targets the one we want. There we go. Yeah, see, that's just a bigger targeting area that the one in the northeast was unable to accomplish. Now, the real question is, are there even still goblins on the right side, or they all run to the left? We've taken out a good amount of them. And by taking out, I mean we've severely injured and crippled a good amount of them. We've fully killed not too many. Oh, there's still some to the lower right. I think they figured out that we could shoot in that area, though. I think they're... Where are they right now? Are they hiding in the north? How do we have 100 units, but I don't see, like, that many? Yeah, they're still just walking around the perimeter. You can't get in. Problem is, I don't want to tell them to start aiming to the southwest because we have all those damn trees that have popped up over there. So they have a lot more cover and it's harder to hit them. But right now there are a lot more enemies over there. Those trees are just such a pain, though. Whatever, I'll have them keep shooting in the south and east. It looks like they're still shooting at creatures, not just firing at random. So... whatever, let's keep firing over there as needed. Are you hyped by the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress? Yo, Yataro, am I hyped by the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to explain whether or not I am hyped, other than that is a Discord link for the producers. No. They're not producers. Got that backwards again. Publishers. If you wish to hop on their Discord and get in on all the sweet, sexy news. Love the new live setup, by the way, with the 3D view in the bottom right. Very pro. Green Goblins? Thank you. I actually had this for quite a few streams. And then last stream I did a Dwarf Fortress, the settings got jumbled up, so I had to refix them. And that, I'm not going to lie, that kind of put a downer on me wanting to do anything again. But I sat there and I got it meticulously back in. A slight improvement, that being the keyboard functionality now actually shows the F keys, so when I jump to a shortcut, you can see what I'm hitting. So it's not just the screen updating with nothing to account for it. This is an adult. This is not. No. This is a child friendly. I was about to say this is an adult friendly. This is a child friendly stream. We're not doing things furiously. Things shall not be done furiously. They must be done in a caring manner. That's how that works, right? I forgot that we were also trying to fix the damn hospital. Alright, now we need JMQ, Roan, Rock, 21, Dales, Obertite. We have just enough Cobaltite if we don't use it for anything else. So I'm willing to bet I've accidentally ordered it for something else. Knowing me.
Changed my mind.
I've been calmly. Oh god, they found where I've been hiding. I hope my fortifications can hold while I stab them with the... Did you guys hear the story of the gentleman who brought a couple of arrows into an IKEA? And he put them on the ground. And of course, people being people in IKEA just followed the arrows. And basically turned it into an unsolvable maze. And they all got stuck in IKEA. No one could get out. Which I think is kind of funny. First of all, where is that? Second of all, why? I think they just destroyed a floodgate that they shouldn't have touched. It says I can't zoom to it. However, I'm willing to bet the only one they have access to is a floodgate for over here. Yep. Freaking moron. Destroyed the damn floodgate. And is now partially draining the water. And they use that to get into the base in the long run. No. Because worst case scenario, that draws pressure from my back end. But this won't stop. This will just stop pressuring up to here. This has no reason to pressure down. So I think the weird little U-bend thing I did is actually going to save us from this screw up. Because we're never going to lose the pressure. If that's how this works, this weird U-bend I did way back when is going to be in every one of my base designs from here on out that involves a river. If that's how this is, if that's about how this goes down, for the future, this is what my plan is going to be. Though, how did he get access to that? There was one stairwell I didn't cover. Are you kidding me? I really didn't cover this stairwell way back when? You know how annoying it's going to be to put that back? Truth be told, I don't even know how. I think I only got that installed because I hadn't breached the river yet. I don't know how I'm ever going to fix that. I legit don't know how I'm ever going to fix that. That's obnoxious. Short of pumping up magma in front of these, so I can put a door there and then mine out the obsidian. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Oh my god, they broke my light. Sounds like an urban legend, but still fun. No, that was actually in the news. That was in the news a few days ago. Straight up, that was in the news a few days ago. The turning it into a maze. Like, people got out. It's not like they were stuck in there and they died, but the dude got arrested. But, like, it started being, like, big, bad issues for the customers. They started piling up basically in one circle. And they were getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and the dude got arrested and he's in trouble. Not allowed to do that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, you said they can, yes, they can improve a gauntlet. They can improve anything, really. What it probably was is he put bone on it. There's now an iron gauntlet with a piece of bone stuck to it, so it looks better. Like, literally the most not useful thing he could have done. Oh, I hit enter at the wrong time. We'll start getting those done so we can get more stones available. How is it just random? Basically, that's from the Dwarf shop. Particularly in this one, it's the one with the refuse pile. And it's just decorate with bone. Like, you can do details, I think. You force them, like, hold on. If I do... Where's bone? Bone. Decorate with bone. Detail. You can specify, like, what they're going to try to do, kind of. But yeah, it's just decorate with bone. It uses up a bit of the bone and it gives them some experience. That's how I'm trying to keep the haulers from going crazy. Because they're doing a job. So they're not like, oh, I didn't do anything. Just every now and then they get to decorate with bone. I still can't believe that troll broke that floodgate. Did he at least get caught in this? Like, is he down here drowned now? No, because you can't drown in this system.
I shall try to think of something else.
Pain in my ass. Aesthetically. They're evolving aesthetically. Ah, would be studying things with iron make them better? I mean, it could be done, but does it help? No. It just makes it look nicer so whoever's wearing it has a better thought if they generate a thought off of it. And it's worth more for selling. But in terms of like defensive capabilities, it's not any better than a regular old iron gauntlet. As far as I'm aware, nothing that's added on aesthetically changes the base stat. Can't believe they're still here. I mean, if you look, We killed 2 whole beak dogs. I don't know why they won't leave. We killed 2 of their dogs. A good way to burn through lead and skill at metalsmithing, though. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's good for skills and stuff, but the item itself is just slightly better. That's all it really comes down to. So basically right now I'm hoping to get Cobaltite for nice crafting, Gabbro for ammo, and anything else for anything else. Really, one of these bases, I'm going to need to end up in a place where I have a steel forge again. Like, the next base I do, if there's not stuff for steel, I'm abandoning. Because this base is almost completely perfect, other than there's no fuel and there's no flux stone. I mean, other than those 2 extremely major things, this base is perfect. Alright, what have I done wrong? Why are these blinking 2 separate ways? Ooh, trippy. Okay, I'm ignoring that. So this is nothing like Skyrim armor. What do you mean? Are you talking about the horse armor? I'm not really a huge Dwarf Fortress player, even though I love the game and the idea of this game. And I love your streams. Do you mind explaining what is this game really capable in terms of international politics and stuff like that? Alright, so Green Goblins. What you're asking for is a thing that kind of exists right now, but there's about to be a major update to change it. So I can tell you what you can do right now, but that's about to get thrown out of the window with the baby in the bathwater. It's about to be a whole new ballgame in a second. I say second, as soon as the next non-Steam update drops. But whenever you create a world, that's where the majority of it happens, just because the world history goes by so much faster than regular gameplay does. But if I go to civilizations and I say news and rumors, for instance, I have no information. That's what happens. No, hold on. I can give you some legit backup for this. Do I already have Legend Viewer open? Oh, I did already have it open. Alright, so there's a way to offload the information from your current world to see your status. This is going to say that my fort is dead. It's the easiest way to do it is to, like, create a secondary save, kill a fort, and then offload that file, because you can't easily offload it in the middle without risking things. Also, now I see wind heat way up top. So, just as an example, this is the world as it stood in the year 143. We're currently now in the year 146, so this information is from 3 years ago. But if you... hold on. I kind of want to see what's going on. If you look at this, you know, it tells you about how many humans, goblins, elves, so on and so forth. And the world is generated randomly from a seed. You know, just like any other RNG. For instance, as it goes through the history, I played since the year 18 years ago. What year is it now? What, I said 18 previously, 146. So 128? About 18 years? 128 is when I started playing. There was 128 years history that was generated without me. But if I go and look at... no, I didn't want to look at my people wind heat. I wanted to look at my civilization, the Mine of Caverns. During this time, there were no battles. No, alright, here we go. It's just loading it weird. Let me make it be full. You can see there are a whole bunch of historical figures, and at some point... oh, that's just all my masterpieces. I'm trying to show you that there's wars and stuff. There are wars, there are trade routes, there are exports, there are imports. Right now, if I were to back to civilizations, use civilizations again, and look at the dwarves, you can see all their nobility, all my nobility, I should say. And I think... oh. Elven. You can see how much we've imported, how much we've offered to them. With the humans, I think we can see the trade agreement. It's a fluctuating price every year based upon what they need, what they want, so on and so forth. Goblins you're just basically kind of always at war with. But there are those historical figures I was talking about. The civilization has tens of thousands of people, but really it's only tracking like the important news of like 2,000 per civilization of the important people. And they can be assassinated, they can be killed. You can have a demon trick someone into being like, I should be your mayor, then use those people to invade a neighborhood because it's a demon they conquer, and because of a weird way it interacts with itself, then they get to be a king. Like, there's a bunch of crazy shit that happens behind the scenes. You would see a lot more of the politics side of the game if I were playing in adventure mode, which is I control one dwarf, not fortress mode, which is I determine what happens at a location. Yeah, Rimworld with layers. It's like ogres.
They have layers.
But yeah, no, so there's tons of history. If I bring back up the one thing. Hold on. Is that us? Is that us? Is that them fighting a bird, or is that us smacking them? No. Oh, we did hit somebody. Oh no, that's them going for a stork. Nah. But La Clafuti. What is Clafuti? Only thing Rimworld has. Is that the world of Rimworld? But like I was trying to say, if for instance, I'm assuming some of these guys have got to have a ton of wars. You can see the wars that they wage. The war of bites, a steamy war, so on and so forth. You can see the years, victories, losses, battles, sites, how many that they had deaths, how many they killed, so on and so forth. So there's like major things that happen. Just a lot of it doesn't quite show up so much in Fortress mode. Am I missing? Oh. Warfare tab. Again. The monstrous conflict. There was a total of 1,035 deaths that happened in this. The monster of urging killed 992 people. Who or what is the monster of urging? It is a civilization of goblins led by a demon that also has some dwarves, humans, and elves in it, as well as blizzard men, peregrine falcon, and hoary marmot men. And they had a couple of outcasts and a ton of other creatures. But that right there, like a demon can lead goblins and go to war. There are peace-type treaties. Certain races kidnap other races. The first things that happen when the goblins enter your map, before you have the scouts and stuff like that, is you're likely to get thieves or child nappers. If they can get access to your dwarven children, they will kidnap them, take them back to their civilization, raise them, equip them with crappy goblinite shit, and then send them back out to attack you. Because they're weird like that. And that's without modding anything. One of the more famous online forts, Boat Murdered, they had edited the elven files so that the elves were the kidnappers and that they could use steel. So the elves would kidnap dwarves, knew how to use steel, and they would send the dwarves in as their shock infantry before they came in afterwards with their war elephants and shit. Well, not war elephants. I think that one wasn't war elephants. That was just natural elephants. You get my point. Boat Murdered. Now, and as part of that, while it is taking forever and a day, because for some, the damn goblins just are really wanting to, you know, see if they can win, but they literally can't get into the base. So I've been under siege for so long. But the entire time I'm under siege, if they're at war with someone else, they could end up with a location getting attacked by someone else. So they have 100 and whatever people here. Admittedly, I'm not really killing them too much. They're not killing me, but I am wasting their time. My dwarves are fine. My military, my siege dwarves are gaining experience. They're grinding on them. I'm still harvesting more stone. I'm self-sufficient. The only thing that's not happening right now is trade. It's really it. Oh, and cutting down of the trees. The trees growing outside are slightly annoying. I'll admit this. Boat Mutter was rampant elephants. Yeah, that one was weird. So, for anyone not familiar with Boat Murdered, there was a lot of things that happened. A lot of things that happened with Boat Murdered. But one of the more interesting things that I always took out of it was just how certain different things in the game can come together for some really goofy shit. So the elephants they were territorial. They didn't like the dwarves. They wanted to kill the dwarves. The dwarves were in their territory. I don't blame them. But the dwarves had a nigh impenetrable door. Elephants couldn't get in, so the elephants couldn't win. But a door can't shut if something's in it. If anything's in it, or at least at that time. And wouldn't you know it, but a butterfly had flown into the way of the door. They tried to shut the door, they killed the butterfly, there now butterfly remains in the door. So the butterfly literally was jamming the hinge so the door couldn't shut properly, and that let the elephants in. And that led to a lot of deaths because of a butterfly. And my point being, though, is that if there's that much going on behind the scenes about butterflies, with even more advanced world history generator and, you know, mechanisms interacting now, there's a lot more, and it's kind of hard to actually go into detail what all they are. Like I said, though, with even what I've just said, pales in comparison to what's about to happen. The next major update for Dwarf Fortress is going to be the villains update. So the villains are going to start being allowed to have a much more active role in the environment, other than just necessarily accidentally taking over, say, a civilization and going from there. They will be able to start having plans. Will be mercenary groups. Will start being non-major actors on the world stage, I'll say. Are you a wall or are you a floor? Yeah, you're on the floor. Right, this is a 1, this is a 1. They are cannibal tree hippies. Truly the butterfly effect. Makes sense to me. Yeah, no, like I said. So really, the crazy thing is you can sit there and you can read, if you have hours and days, you can read everything that's currently in the game, every system. But just the absurdity of it is how those systems work together. It wasn't coded that the butterflies would allow elephants in. You know, it was what allows a door to shut, a butterfly leaving a corpse behind, you know, and then just angry territorial elephants. These combine together for a very, very humorous story. And that's really where a lot of your politics comes into play, is how a bunch of unrelated stories, unrelated game effects actually play out together. And the villains one, just more than doubling the amount of mechanisms that the villains and just regular neutral NPCs can do. It's not just like you're adding 1 to 1. Like, even if it's doubling it, you're not doubling it per se. You're doubling it, but then you're doubling the chances for them to interact with all the other machines in world gen and history, which it makes it more of a. It's not additive. It's multiplicative. It's not 2 plus 2, or that would be a bad example. It's not 3 plus 3 equaling 6. It's 3 times 3 equaling 9. So can't even really say what the game's going to be like when the villains update drops, because you can't really predict how all the systems are going to work together. That's why before any of the major updates, you'll the Great Toady one will put out a bunch of stories of, hey, I did this system. This is a funny that happened to me. You know, kind of a glimpse as to how the game itself interacts with the new mechanism.